Give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakwadash. I would also like to give a double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, that have taught me this truth. And I would also like to say a sincere shalom unto the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four winds of the earth, unto the true and sincere servants, the prophets, the brothers that are prophesying and laboring in this truth and this doctrine. Unto you, I say shalom. Remote brain control. All right, this is a pretty much a step into the direction of that MOTB. All right, the apostles have stressed that we continue to push this prophecy, because this is one of the major prophecies, the next biggest prophecy to World War III, and it's we have to continue to push this message out and this warning of this technology. When the average Jake sees this, or article like this, scientists invent device that can remotely control a human mind, the first thing that should come in your mind, all right, if you're on your watch, is the MOTB. All right, the average nigga in the street to see this and think like, oh, that's crazy, or that's, a nigga will come up with any kind of other excuse than, tying it to the scriptures. All right, and that's where your mind should be. You should be in a prophetic mind state. When you see articles, when you see current events, you should, you reading them, but you should, filter them through the scriptures and how they pertain to prophecy. And when you see things like this, all right, Esau's bringing forth this technology, and the shit is coming fast. All right, they're not hiding their agenda anymore. All right, they want to control your mind. Okay, the scripture says, "Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?" So, but the Esau wants to be put in the place of the Most High. Okay, he wants to. Hey, what he said, he wants to control your thoughts. All right, he can remotely control a human mind. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit of this article. It's relatively short, so I just breeze through it pretty fast. This technology is nothing new, because this is basically based out of South Korea, but Elon Musk with their Neuralink is pretty much doing the same thing. All right, and they're going to present it as it's something innovative that'll help people that are paraplegic and all that type of stuff. But ultimately, it's to gain control over you, your everything, control your mind, control everything, um, pretty much everything in existence. All right, they're already putting CHIPs in all your devices and your phones and everything. So you know we're coming, we're getting closer and closer. Where Esau is, he's really not making it a secret anymore about his agenda. All right, so let me read the article. So the research presents the first step towards making toward a working mind control device, but there's still a long way to go. The idea that someone can use a device to remotely manipulate your actions and behavior and is disconcerting, to say the least. But now, but for now, anyway, it still remains a work in progress. The breakthrough was made by researchers in South Korea's Institute for Basic Science, who had been attempting to find a new way to treat neurological disorders. And of course, they're going to bring it forth like they're treating some disorder, or they may try to use it in prisons to say, use this device and as a method of rehabilitation. But it's all left hand witchcraft from the devil to ultimately control your mind, control everything. All right, known as the magnetogenic interface, or neurodynamics, or nanon mind. The device works by targeting specific regions of the brain with magnetized nanoparticles and close-range magnetic field equipment. In an experiment involving mice, the scientists were able to induce a marked increase in maternal and nurturing behaviors by targeting the region of the brain associated with maternal instincts. This is the world's first technology to freely control brain-specific regions using magnetic fields. What is that? Near NFC, near field communication, I believe, is what because in out here they got RFID, but in Europe they have NFC, and it's pretty much the same technology. Let me see. Yeah, this is the first. This is the world's first technology to freely control the specific brain regions using magnetic fields, said Director Cheon Jinhu of South Korea's Center for Nanomedicine. We expect it to be widely used in research to understand brain function, sophisticated artificial neural networks, two-way brain-computer interface technologies, and new treatments for neurological disorders. All right, and like I said, this is this devil. And when we speak of Esau, you think of the Edomites, and Esau controls all of this shit. All right, they control the scientists in North Korea, China, everywhere. Okay, it's nowhere that Esau ain't haven't put his footprint. All right, where he has an influence, and you know that Esau has the top scientists all over the world developing this technology. Okay, let me see. Let me grab this real quick. Uh, Psalms 10:2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices they have imagined. For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetousness whom the Lord abhorreth. So he's boasting his heart's desire. His heart's desire is to control your mind, control your brain. All right, remotely. It says that's what the article said. Remotely. Okay, so this devil wants to have an engineer, some type of computer engineer, sitting back and sending signals or certain frequencies to people's brains and making them do shit. All right, Esau ultimately wants to enslave you under this new world order, and taking his mark is a part of that. What's the word? Um, Adhering. I'll say adhering, but accepting this new technology is a part of that agenda. Okay, that's his heart's desire to rule forever. All right. Real quick, 2 Corinthians 2:11. For we are not ignorant. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And like I said, the hopeful elect out there that's on their watch, okay, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. When we see articles like this, we bring it out because we know what the end game is for this. All right, it ain't about no damn neurological disorders. It's about Esau's new world order agenda. It's about them, controlling everything. They're already about to put a squeeze on all the resources. All right, then now they're about to control your mind. All right, to control they or attempt to. All right, because the elect, they're not gonna, be able to, impose their new world order on the elect. All right, that will ultimately resist. All right, that hour of temptation. But the rest of this world, all right, they pretty much got. All right, it's gonna be some Edomites that's gonna fight against the system, but everyone else, y'all food for Esau. All right, let me see, Second Thessalonians 2. Excuse me, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is a God. And ultimately, this is what this is going to do. All right, this devil is going to see himself as a God. All right, when he's able to control your minds, control your thoughts. All right, control your actions. All right, if people with this device or this technology, Esau can cut you off and turn you on. All right, with brain control technology, okay, Esau said, I want everyone to stay home today. He could send a signal out for people not to leave their house. All right, that's the control he wants to have. That's the control the Most High has. Let me get this. Damn, what is it? Hold on, let me look it up on my phone. I can look it up faster. There's a few scriptures I want to get that. Yeah. Proverbs 16 is one. Because it's the Most High that ultimately directs your steps. It is like the scripture says, the man's goings of the Lord. Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart devises his ways, but the Lord directed his steps. All right, you think you want to do this, but the Lord is the one that's actually directing you in whatever direction to to do His will. There's another one in Proverbs 20. It's a few scriptures that just show you the power of the Lord. The Lord is in ultimate control, not Esau, not nobody. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? All right, so one more I want to get, Jeremiah 10. Jeremiah 10 and verse 23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. All right, but Esau's trying to direct your steps with their technology, with this left hand witchcraft, with this left hand pseudoscience. Okay, let me go back to 2 Thessalonians 2 and read more. Oh, actually, yeah, that was a point. So let's get to it. Like I said, you already know what this leads to. All right, you Israelites in the know should already know what time it is when you see this technology, the MOTB. Okay. Actually, let me get this in Job 13. It's a good scripture to bring out that has direct precept to the MOTB. Job 13 and 27. Thou puttest my feet in stocks and lookest narrowly unto all my paths. Thou settest a print upon my heels of my feet. Okay, that's what this devil wants to do. He wants to, put you in under these how do you say the word? I can't say the word. He wants to put you under the chains under technology, pretty much. Okay, and with this MOTB, that's what he's going to try to attempt. Okay, to direct your paths, to like I said, basically cut you on and cut you off with this MARK, this CHIP. So let me go back to Revelations 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's literally and that's figuratively by killed by cutting you off out of this system. All right, everything in this system is attached to Esau's infrastructure as far as the money goes. All right, you got to buy and sell. You have to use some type of currency. All right, but if Esau cuts you off, if you don't, come into this new system, then how are you going to live? All right, but the scriptures say that the Lord is going to take care of His elect. The elect will have abundance. The elect will eat. The elect will drink. The elect will have protection when these times come. All right, because the elect is not going to depend on this system. All right, this elect is going to depend on Yahawashi as their refuge and in the time of trouble, in the time of despair, in the time of need, in the time of hunger. Okay, verse 16. But that image goes back to this system. They're setting up democracy, LGBTism, all that stuff. One world government, the digital currency, the CBDC, all that goes back to this devil's image. All right, verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and this technology right here is obviously your head, your forehead. Okay, but anywhere in your body you got this, you pretty much through. You made an alliance, you made a pledge to Esau, you made a pledge to the New World Order that pretty much you're Esau's now. All right, the Lord don't want you. You're not one of the Lords. You're not one of the chosen. You're not of the elect. Okay, that no man might buy or sell. All right, this is what these other Israelite camps don't tell you, or they don't go into the 17th verse where it says no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. It is 600, and his number is 603 score and six. Chi stigma. Okay, so going back to the 17th verse, no man might buy or sell. So without this technology, all right, without crossing over and accepting this man's MARK, I'm spelling it out. I just read it, but without accepting this mark, you're not gonna be able to do anything. Okay, Esau's gonna really put the clamps on everything. All right, where everything is tied to his system. All right, your job, any kind of extra, activities you want to do, going to a movies, going to a mall, everything's gonna be tied to this man's device. All right, so I just want to make this a quick lesson on this article I saw about this device that controls your mind. But we all know what that the end game for that is, what it goes back to, and that's that MOTB. All right, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the elect, and I would like to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Harakakwadash, Shalom.